Hello everyone and welcome back to Fire Emblem the Sacred Stones. I have unfortunately not been able to keep this as consistent as before, being at university and everything, but I'm doing my best, guys, and we're going to continue here. We're going to go into the next chapter, chapter 13 with Ephraim. This is Fluaspar's Oath, I believe it's called. And this is a relatively straightforward chapter, I believe, so we shouldn't have too much trouble with it. Ephraim leads the group to Zabul Marsh in search of the missing Myr. They learned from soldiers and villagers that Myr had been captured by General Selena, one of Grado's commanders. She was last seen heading east. To regain their companion, the group will now be forced to fight. And so we shall, I guess. Ephraim steals his heart. Is that how you say steals his heart? I guess makes his heart, like, steal? Right, okay, I'm getting it. To the reality that he must face Selena. Yes, definitely. I just thought, like, steals his heart, like, steal, like, as in a thief stealing, but then it was spelled like the metal. I don't know. I'm probably being really dumb, and steal, that's like a different usage of the word that I just don't know. You can tell me in the comments how dumb I am. So this is a dragonstone. The description was accurate. It looks like an ordinary gemstone. If only His Majesty hadn't ordered me to bring this to the capital immediately. I've heard reports that Prince Ephraim and a Freilian army have landed nearby. If I didn't have those blasted restricted orders, I could... Return it? What? The stone. Please, return it to me. You? You're... Return the stone to me. Please, I'll do anything. Why do you want the stone? Who are you? You're not from Grotto, that's for sure. Without the stone, Please, give it back to me. Answer my questions. My name is Myr. I come from Darkling Woods. I was betrayed and my stone was taken from me. I was imprisoned, caged, to be transported somewhere. Prince Ephraim came to my rescue. I've been traveling in his care ever since. You're with Ephraim? I can't let you leave. Maybe I should take you back to the capital with me. Wait, you're from Grotto? Tell me, is anyone around you? Have you noticed any changes in the people around you recently? Changes? What do you mean by that? Anyone near you? Is anyone being transformed, either in spirit or demeanor? Does anyone act in such a way as to appear a different person altogether? How could you know? The darkness is to blame. I've come here to stop it. You will tell me more. If I find you're lying, I'll punish you. Do you understand? Yes. Are you ready? I'll tell you everything I know. I see. Myr, I think I understand. Everything you've told me. Good. But I cannot believe it. How can I allow myself to believe it? If it's true, then His Majesty is already... Dame Selena! What's that? It's a Fluaspar. His Majesty presented it to me when I was promoted to General. When this gemstone is proof of my commission. It's one of Grotto's treasures. I received it years ago, but I remember that day like it was yesterday. His Majesty smiled so kindly. His voice was filled with dignity and affection. Dame Selena, you love your Emperor, don't you? What are you? I can see it. Dame Selena, I see how much you treasure. His Majesty is most compassionate. You see, I am a commoner. I was raised in a desolate, impoverished village. My family couldn't afford our taxes. No one could. We were desperate. Some of us considered horrible things to make enough money to survive winter. Then supplies began to arrive. We were told they came from the Emperor himself. He sent them to us, a poor frontier town who couldn't even afford to pay taxes. Neighboring kingdoms must have thought the Emperor mad, I can only guess. But His Majesty did not care about his standing among kings. He cared for his people. He saved us. That spring, I went to the capital and became a soldier, then a knight. I wanted to dedicate my life to the Emperor who had saved it. I felt I understood his dream. I felt I shared his vision. Dame Selena? Myr, this wave of dark energy you spoke of. Can its evil really change a person that completely? Yes. All trace of this person would be consumed, destroyed. How can the process be reversed? I'm sorry. That is impossible. I see.
Dame Selena, enemy troops are heading this way. We await your orders.
Understood. Tell the men we meet them head on. Myr, I release you. Return to Prince Ephraim's side. Dame Selena, I apologize, but I cannot return your Dragonstone to you. I vowed never again to fail in my duty to His Majesty. If you want the Dragonstone back, tell Ephraim he must defeat me. But that's... Go now. This place will soon run red. Run red. Oh, man. Game of Thrones is just flying right in my face right now. All troops to arms. For the glory of Grotto. For the glory of Grotto. Alright, Ephraim, let's kick some asses.
Prince Ephraim, the Grotto troops are lining up to the fore. The commander is a Grotto general. It's Helena Fluorspar.
Selena? I've heard she wields the power of the thunderstorm. That she uses might to attack from afar without mercy.
Prince Ephraim, I urge you to exercise caution when faced with such magic.
And I urge you guys to also be afraid of Selena, because, let's take a look. She has the power to hit fucking everything, because she is equipped with a bolting, and boltings are dangerous, and you don't want to get in their way, so you want to basically make her use it on someone who can take the hits, preferably like a Vanessa type, like a flying the thing. Pegasus, that's the word. God, not do this for 2 weeks and that's what happens. I forget the name of basic things. Anyway, I'm gonna pick my units and I'll be back in a second. Okay, well, we only get access to 11 units, so I actually just stayed with the team that I had already going forward. I don't think I need to change it in any way significantly, so we're going to roll with that. And then in terms of formation, we've got some axe guys here, so we probably want maybe Colm a bit closer. I think, see, because there's a couple of ways you can approach. We can go down here this way, run around, pick up this village, and then get to the center and get to Selena, which I can send a party around that way. And then alternatively, there's obviously the secondary route down here, down to this village, which you want to pick up, and then we can kind of go up the center. We could also send some flying units down the center directly, but that's a little bit too dangerous for my liking. We do want to make sure that Cormag is actually out of range of these archers. That would be a horrible thing. So we're going to move him over here. Have Garcia there. I think Gilliam's fine there. I'll decide the split when it comes to it, so without further ado, let's just begin, shall we? Alrighty. Prince Inez said they would be around here somewhere. Now where in the blazes is this Ephraim? From this distance I can't tell which army's Freyla and which Grotto. We'll have to move in closer if we're to sort this all out. Ah! Oh, what an adorable girl. It's alright, come here. You're a bit young to be on your own. Did you get lost then? There's no reason to be afraid. This fella's a bit scary to look at, but he's not so bad. Come now.
She's right, you know. If you keep looking so scared, you're likely going to hurt my feelings.
Please, little one, tell us your name. I am Myrrh. I wish to return to Ephraim's side.
Ephraim? We're supposed to be guarding someone by that name. Can you help us find him?
Yes, he's over there.
Hey, hold on!
Oh, well, I guess that's cool. Do we get to use Myrrh in this chapter? I don't think so. Ephraim.
Myrrh, you're safe, thank goodness.
Ephraim, I'm sorry. Myrrh. It's because I forced you to bring me with you. I didn't want to be a burden to you any longer, but all I've done is made you worry. I'm sorry.
It's fine, Myrrh. I'm the one who should be sorry. I failed in my promise to watch over you. The battle's about to begin. I want you to move to the rear.
Ephraim, those aren't bad people. I spoke to one and she listened.
Alright, I'll do my best to persuade them to join us.
Well, good job that we don't have to persuade them to join us, because we actually get access to Jarek, and Tethys at the beginning of this chapter, which is pretty fantastic, I must say. I am definitely happy that that is the case. So, let's consider our approach here. I think we'll start off with Colm. I think a steel sword will do the job, definitely. We've got a 10% dodge, or actually a 19% hit on hit. Really? Are you fucking serious? I have the advantage weapon-wise. God damn it. And my nose still being a pain in the ass. Tell you what, never ends, guys. It never ends. We'll just go with the iron bow. Oh, I choose the one with a hand axe, why don't I? If this guy hits me, thank God. Man, I don't know. It's just, it really just bums me out when it's like, oh, it's a 19% chance, and then it's like, oh yeah, because that works. That's a hit. That, yep, easy. These guys holding swords. I guess we can go in with our sword. Yeah. Let's equip our sword. And let's start moving people over this way. I think Gilliam would be helpful. Joshua as well. Cormag probably this way. I'll send the other way. And we want a healer, so I'll send Tasha across. The rest, I think, can come over this end with Ephraim and everyone else in tow. We got a magic user as well, so we're kind of covered for that basis. Yeah, Vanessa obviously not going to do very well against that kind of guy, so we can have a loot. Swoop in, set fire to the rain. I'm going to use 2 uses. I should have just used 1 thunder, but I don't know, fire is weaker, we might as well use up all our uses of it. Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying, bruh. Nice thing is that Loot is actually able to reach that guy because she has a horse. She didn't have before, so. Alright, Jarek. Fuck these bitches up. I tell you what. 70% chance to hit 5. I guess Tethys can just dance and make him kill the other guys. Oh, or just get a crit first. First time using Jarek in Ephraim's route. And we get a crit. That is the kind of thing that I am a big fan of. Certainly. Problem here is that if I dance for him, then this guy's going to attack Tethys, and don't really want that to happen. That would be a bit bad. So I'm actually going to leave her. Hopefully, yes, she is out of range, thankfully. Out of range. And let's end the turn. Let's finish it off. Alright. Come get me, bruh. Yeah, that's it. Stab through the heart, but you're too late because you gave love a bad name. Maybe I did. I don't know. Lots of people give love a bad name. I feel it gets a bad rap, you know. Bon Jovi's always about the giving it a bad name, but it's just what you expect, isn't it? Jesus Christ! I'm not sure if it was the best idea to send Jarek down here on his own, so he's kind of just got him. But I think he is level sufficient, or he's like a high enough level to deal with the majority of these dudes anyway. So we shouldn't be too afraid. Garcia, on the other hand, gives 0 fucks and is going to literally tear his way through. Can we just let that sink in? I'm 95%. 95. I miss. And yeah, oh, you know, first turn. That's right, 19% chance to hit, and he gets it. See what I'm talking about? See what this game is illogical as fuck? That's like missing an air slash. That is the equivalency there. Although it's even worse because majority of the time you'll hit those kind of chances in Fire Emblem, whereas in Pokemon it's a little bit more iffy. But Jesus Christ, man! Tell you what. Another crit. That's what I'm talking about. And no, I don't think I'll get the halberd unless he drops it automatically. Or he might have a secondary weapon that I get. I don't know. Okay, Jarek's level 11. That's not too shabby. I can deal with that. Certainly. Yeah. See, if I'd gone and full-on attacked him, I could have got the halberd because he probably would have been equipped with the hand axe to begin with. Because that would have been much better. But I guess it's not going to be the case. Garcia, shrugging off these hits, I feel. No worries. For the rest of your days. And look at that. Jumping out of the way. So, Pokemon X and Y is coming out in a week. I know it's not really relevant to Fire Emblem. But, oh god. Okay. Fluorspar, His Majesty gave me this name. Therefore I. Therefore you what? Therefore you what? Therefore you what? Shit. Therefore you that, apparently, and that hurts. Oh god, that hurts. And now Garcia needs some healing. Because when I get that feeling... I don't know. Can I... Do I have access to... Do I have physics? Let me just check the supply. Do I have... No, I don't have any physics. Alright. Natasha really does need to heal him. Or loot. But that's a bit far away. Does he have an item? He has a vulnerary. One vulnerary, that's really not going to happen. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna retreat a bit. Get back here. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna get you to just... No! Wrong square. This is the square. And I will actually use mend. We need to mend. Oh god, I'm really running out of stars. I should have picked some up before I did this map. Lack of vision there. It's okay. We're fine. Tasha has a Valkyrie. Doing her job. Right, let's finish off these sons of bitches here. I think Ephraim needs a bit of experience. Let's get him to kill one of these guys. 15, easy. Anyway, I was talking about Pokemon X and Y. It's coming out in a week. Interesting thing. Because, finally, for the first time in handheld Pokemon history, we're going to move from sprite-based to 3D models. Fully rendered 3D models. For the entirety of the game, visually. And I bring it up because Fire Emblem basically underwent the same change. I guess you could argue, I don't know, because the DS game wasn't necessarily sprites. I don't know, because they were kind of like 3D, they're kind of like polygonal sprites-ish. But I don't really count the DS games as anything good anyway, so it's not like I really care. Do I not have... I haven't given her... You know what I need to do? I need to go to supply. We'll give that. We will take... fucking heal staff. That's what we need. Can I use it? I guess I can't. I'll just wait. So yeah, so basically Fire Emblem Awakening was the first Fire Emblem game to have fully 3D models as opposed to sprites. And the same thing's happening with Pokemon, as I just said. So, my question to you, ladies and gentlemen, is, do you prefer 3D or sprites? Because I actually rest on the side that prefers sprites. I really love the animation that goes on in the GBA Fire Emblem games. I think there's a satisfaction there with the critical hit animations and just with the stock animations, and there's this kind of feeling that you want to sit there and watch the animations as opposed to kind of skipping over them. Like in Fire Emblem Awakening, a lot of the time I found myself holding down the R button to fast forward those sequences. And don't get me wrong, they look good. They just don't have the same kind of classic animation and that kind of that feeling you get when you see sprites animate, which I really love. And that is, I guess, partially the reason as well why I didn't like Shadow Dragon all that much, because the animations were pretty horrible, the battle animations anyway. They're very rigid, they weren't particularly standoutish, they didn't really work for me on any level. So shit, this guy's a sniper. Good job I dodged that. So what do you prefer? Let me know. I'm actually kind of interested, like, what the majority of people think on this matter, because I've always been a sprite guy, and I probably always will be, honestly. And I really love Fire Emblem Awakening. I think Fire Emblem Awakening is fantastic, and I do actually love in Awakening that they made the on-map sprites, because you know, when you're in battle it's fully 3D models, but when it's on the map you see like these kind of sprites. They all are individualized, and they remind me a lot of the GBA games, but they're a lot higher fidelity, and they're really cool, and they're like chibi versions of the actual characters, which I love. I really like that design. That's certainly one of my favorite things about that game. So that's definitely a bonus for Fire Emblem Awakening. And the map design and stuff is really cool there as well, because there's so much 3D, not only in terms of, obviously the 3DS does 3D, but in terms of kind of the bumps on the map and the mountainous areas and everything. It's really well done. And I really do want to play through Awakening on my channel, but of course, ladies and gentlemen, that requires me to have a 3DS capture board, which I don't have. So, and the guy is apparently sold out of them. I don't know when I'll be able to get one. I need one for X and Y. I need the money to get it, but, you know, I'll just have to wait until I have the funds, honestly. I don't know. It's not really any way to deal with that, but I'll figure it out, I guess. Anyway, I think that's going to end this episode. Next time on Fire Emblem The Sacred Stones, we will pick back up and we will try and kill 35 more enemies, because that's how many there are left, apparently, and we're going to kill them all. So, I'll see you guys then. Goodbye.